Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear has the best prices, service, and selection. Why go anywhere else? At Mike Birch, you don't have to haggle, and you'll get top dollar for your trade. Our finance team's ready to help, even when others can't. No matter where you are, buying a new car has never been easier than at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear and at MikeBirchFord.com. Right on the corner, right on the price. Stop the surge. Call Mike Birch.
At Broadhurst Landfill, keeping our communities safe is the most important thing we do. Our local team of environmental managers, engineers, and scientists ensure that the long-term management of the landfill is safe for our workers, customers, and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com, or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
And good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Butch Hubbard here with you on this Monday morning, the 5th day of June. 60% chance of afternoon showers today, mostly cloudy throughout the day. And high today is going to be right around 87 degrees. The Altamaha River level's at 7.7 feet and falling. 74 degrees here in southeast Georgia. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage, located out here on the Waycross Highway, by Republic Services, and by Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good. We got some guests in here this morning to talk about something special coming up with the chamber.
I believe it's the Legacy Dinner. Sean O'Quinn and Micah are in to talk about it. Yeah.
Trying to guess that last name again, aren't we? Again?
I know it's Weathers.
Yes, Weathers.
I just, hard hazard.
Yeah, they are.
I know her last name. It's Weathers. But Micah Weathers, Sean O'Quinn here talking about Legacy Dinner coming up June 22nd, and tickets are on sale, and all the voting's done, or the nominations anyway. So Sean just gives the update on what people need to know.
Well, normally this, we come in and we talk about the nominations because we need to get those, as many of those as possible. But of course, those the deadline has passed for those, so those are all in. So the people at B are picking who the nominees will be, who the winners will be, and of course they'll be announced that night. We won't, I don't even know who they are, and I'm on the executive board, so which is fine. It's fun to kind of try to guess who they are and everything. But like you said, Bob, it's going to be Thursday, June 22nd. It starts at 7:00. We're going to have dinner and our program. It's going to be at the Pine Forest Country Club. I hear there's going to be something special going on that night. I don't know this for sure, but I understand that there's going to be a passing of a gavel. So Joy,
Somebody's going to kill a gavel?
Yeah,
going to die? Passing away.
That's why we have Jeff Chandler there. He's going to be taking the gavel. So, but Joy is our outgoing chairman, and Jeff was our incoming chairman. So they're going to be there passing the gavel. So, it's always a fun event. It's one of those events that you want to go to in Wayne County. One of those things where there's going to be a lot of people there. And of course, we'll be at the country club, and they serve excellent food. So we're excited about it.
Yeah, I've even got my my suit in the car to take to the dry cleaner, so it's nice and fresh for the banquet.
You want to be fresh now.
Want to be fresh?
Yeah, you got to be fresh.
Yeah.
And Butch, I know you've already mentioned it about the 6 o'clock, the past chairman's part, where we're going to have the 6 o'clock, the past chairman's reception will be going on there at the club, and that's just a get together for all of us past chairmen who have been through the years to kind of get together and just say hey to one another and talk about the old times, I guess, or whatever, just reminisce a little bit. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to that part too.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad they decided to do that this year.
Yep.
Whoever they is.
Yeah, whoever they are.
They are.
Well, we do know who they are. Do you want to go over the members?
Sure, go ahead, Micah.
We'll let
Move
Micah
on up
say
to the mic
something.
there, Micah.
No, we do have a wonderful committee, and we're led by Hallie Graham, who works for Rainier Advanced Materials. And so she's the chair of this committee. And it was kind of her idea this year to make it a little fun and to have that surprise that we're going to be having that night. So we're, if you see the invitations, we're playing off kind of a toned down Gatsby. It's not a themed thing, but we encourage you, dress up if you want to dress up. I bought my dress yesterday, and it may or may not have some sequins on it. So we are playing off that Gatsby theme. So Hallie wanted to do something special. It's the 5th year, so we wanted to make it a little bit bigger of a deal, a little bit more fun. like Sean said, the food is phenomenal. We are doing the fried shrimp and the prime rib this year again.
That sounds good.
And everybody loves it.
Oh, yeah.
So great food. But Hallie
Surf and
Grant,
turf.
yes. Hallie is leading us as the chair. And then we also have April Banks, Stephanie Carter, Candy Harris, Molly with the chamber, Connie Riddle, and myself. And so if you need tickets or sponsorships, we have extended the deadline until June 8th, so this Thursday. So if you or your business is interested in sponsoring the Legacy Dinner, you can contact any of us or you can call the chamber.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $50 for members. If you're a member or if you work for a business that's a member, make sure to just mention that. Or it's $75 if you're not a chamber member.
And also, if you do a sponsorship, then you get at least two tickets.
At least.
Yeah, the lowest sponsorship, you would get 2 tickets, and I think for every sponsorship above that, you get a few more.
Okay.
And just while we're talking about our sponsors, we need to make sure we mention that our presenting sponsor this year is Piggly Wiggly. But you'd already mentioned that on the invites that they were on there as the main presenting sponsor. We also have our gold sponsors that we'd like to mention. That's 9 Run Farms and Southern Posh Weddings and Events. And then Wayne OBGYN, because I got ridiculed how I said it last time when I was on here.
Oh, okay, you did?
Yeah, well, I got a text message came in wanting me to say it one more time.
Did you say something?
No, it wasn't. It was just, So anyways, Thursday.
Moving on.
Like Micah said, sponsorship deadline is June 8th, which is this Thursday. So if you wanted to be a sponsor, please give us a call at the chamber, 427-2028. Talk to Molly or Christy, or you can talk to any one of the committee members. And they can get you taken care of. And remember, this is not just for chamber members. I mean, if you're not a member of the Chamber of Commerce, you're certainly welcome to come too. It's just it costs you a little bit more money to do that. So, but it's well worth it to come and mingle around with a lot of people from Wayne County.
So we're going to be doing mingling?
We will be doing.
We can mosey there and then mingle when we get there, right?
You can, and you can be fresh while you're doing it.
Be fresh.
Yeah. So it'll be awesome. It's going to be great.
Okay. All right. Chamber Legacy Banquet coming up on, once again, Micah, June 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Thursday at the Pine Forest Country Club.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Chambers get together before that. A little get together before the Chamber's chairman.
Yep.
Past chairman.
That's right.
I'm sure the current chairman will be there. The incoming chairman will be there.
They should be.
They should be.
They better be there. So, just go over the awards that we're going to be giving out. Also, Distinguished Service Award, the Small Business of the Year Award, Business Leader of the Year Award, Excellence in Agriculture, and the Ambassador of the Year. And the Ambassador of the Year is something that the ambassadors themselves choose. We have a wonderful group of ambassadors that help us with our chamber and with different events and everything. And because of that, they have a Ambassador of the Quarter. Mm-hmm. So every quarter they have an Ambassador of the Quarter, and then at the end of the year, we let them choose who they think is the Ambassador of the Year.
Can you vote for yourself?
I'm pretty sure you probably could vote for yourself.
So how many ambassadors are they?
It fluctuates.
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
Let's just say there's 10. Well, what if everybody votes for self?
Then we would have to do something
No, it's
different.
narrowed down to the ones who win the quarters.
Oh, okay.
It's between those 4.
It's between those 4.
So it's either going to be, I can tell you who it's going to be. It's either going to be between these 4, Hallie Graham, Stephanie Carter, Candy Harris, or me.
There you go.
It's one of those. It'll be one of
those 4. Huh?
Yeah, so it gets narrowed down to the 4.
It's guaranteed that I won't win that.
Yeah. Where's the guys?
They just didn't show up.
I guess they just didn't show
the
up.
girls out, yeah.
Outworking. That's right.
The past year.
They like
we have fun.
Guys.
We have a couple.
We know how to delegate, don't we, Sean?
Well, it was like Rotary at one time where there was no women really wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
So,
now there's a lot of women in the Rotary Club.
What you trying to say, Sean?
I'm not trying to say anything. You are not going to get me in the hot seat because I can change subject really fast.
You sure can.
Yeah.
But back to the awards, the committee this year, we really wanted to bring in past winners of that award to speak. So Sean is a past winner, and he won
What did he win?
Small Business Business Leader of the Year.
Business Leader of the Year. Okay, good.
Yeah, I won Business Leader of the Year in 2009, I believe.
Okay.
What did that mean to you, Sean?
Oh, that was very special. I will say this: it was very special because I had no clue.
You had no clue.
I had absolutely no clue. And we've gone to, me and my wife Holly. We've been to the banquets ever since we started a business here in Jessup in '99, and I was sitting there, and they started reading off some stuff. You know how they do. I'm like, yeah, I did that. And then they kept on going. I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds a lot like what I do. And then the next thing I know, they introduced me, and I was like, holy cow. And I got up, and I was like, man, I wish my family could be here for this. And there they were standing in the back in the corner. I was like, oh, my God. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
That's the fun part about it is, I think most of the time, the past couple of years that I've been, the winners would have been there already anyways, so it's not a stretch, reaching out to them and asking them to come. And then they think, well, why are they asking me to come? Am I going to win one of the awards? Normally they would be there.
Right.
So that's kind of the fun part of it. We know it's somebody in that room, that's winning, and they're people who've been involved. So it's just one way to recognize them, to thank them for all they've done for the chamber and for Wayne County.
Okay.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always fun to sit there after they've read, 2 or 3 lines of what the person has done to try to figure out who it is. Because I'm sitting there going, Holly, oh, it's so-and-so. Oh, it's so-and-so. And I'm usually wrong.
Really know your fellow chamber members there, don't you, John?
Exactly. I've been around for a long time. So.
Okay. All right, the Legacy Banquet coming up on June 22nd. All you chamber members out there, go ahead and get your ticket. And non-chamber members, you can do the same thing. Call the chamber at 427-2028. 427-2028 to reserve, or just go on by their offices there on Plum Street at First Street.
We want to also mention that or emphasize that we are limited on space, and we are almost sold out. So if you
sold out.
If you want to come, you definitely need to go ahead and call next couple of days, because we will sell out. We will be full.
It normally does.
Yes, we will be full.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Micah?
That's what I was going to ditto.
Ditto?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
think
Just ditto.
really, I think we only have about 40 seats left.
Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so I think that's maxed out. So if you even think you want to go ahead and get your ticket, because you may not be able to if you wait last minute.
Well, Sean, what else is going on? Anything?
Just waiting for it to rain. Ready for
We
it
got
to come
some
down.
last night.
Yeah.
At least I did out in Kville.
I'm ready for it to come down. I need some. My grass is not quite high enough yet for me to cut it. So it's getting there.
Apparently, you don't have any Bahia grass or wiregrass in your yard. Because that stuff, I think it grows an inch every night.
I don't have a clue what I got.
Yeah.
I just know.
It's the kind that grows wiregrass. That's the reason why I call it the wiregrass highway. You got all that wiregrass growing up there with the little black seeds on top of it when you walk through, and you got it all over your white socks when you go through.
Yeah, I got some of that. My socks are white. So.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about weekends, not during the day.
No, I don't think it's that bad. Not yet. But,
I mean, you look out in front of the radio station, the regular grass is all nice and short. That Bahia grass is.
well, my grass is it's nice where it's at. Because there's some places.
The spots it grows in.
Yeah, the spots where it grows at grows really well, but the spots where it doesn't grow at all.
Does it look like a big dust bowl when you're going across with a lawnmower?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. I will say this: I enjoyed the shrimp this morning in the green room.
You did?
And yeah, the M&Ms. Those were pretty good. I don't know if Johnson got those or what, but those were pretty good. I enjoyed those.
You can go into the sports cave in a little bit and do some play on our golf simulator.
Yeah, I want to hit that. I want to do
you got to be careful with it. It could mess your swing up. You got to make sure you swing just like you do on the golf course.
All right, I can do that. That's no problem.
All right. So what's Georgia Southern going to look like this year, Sean, since you're one of the big top Georgia Southern alumni here in Wayne County?
I don't know. I hope they look better than they did last year. We lost some key people. We lost 2 quarterbacks or tailback. So I don't really know. We had a pretty good recruiting year this year, from what I understand, though. We got a pretty good quarterback supposed to be coming up. That is a option quarterback. I believe we've hired a offensive coordinator from Georgia Tech, which was, a big thing for us because of Paul Johnson and run the option. So from what I'm hearing, we may see that come back a little bit more than what we saw with just handoff and run left, right, and through the middle.
All right. Why does Georgia Southern stay with the option? I know that every time some coach comes in and tries to change it to a regular modern offense, that the fans go nuts.
I think that is because to see that play out, it's exciting. Because, you've got somebody tossing a ball around, and it's just exciting because you don't know if they're going to fumble. Are they going to keep it? Are they going to toss it? They're going to run it? What are they going to do? For me personally, it's just one of those things. like pulling into the parking lot at Georgia Southern and seeing those flags and all those tents. It's part of what we are. It's part of what we've done for years, and it's worked. I mean, Russell won 2 championships with it.
Then he called it the ham bone.
The ham bone. That's right. That's exactly right. And we've got 6 national titles because of it. And it's just something that I think that Statesboro and Georgia Southern fans love to watch.
Okay, who's the head coach at Georgia Southern?
The head coach at Southern is
Bob, you know?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No.
Are you having a brain?
It's his second year.
Second
there.
year?
Yeah.
Who's the athletic director there now?
That is Kleinline, Tom Kleinline.
Tom Kleinline.
Yeah.
Okay.
TK is what we call him.
How long has he been the athletic director there?
He's been there for, I think, 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's done some wonderful things with the stadium. I mean, he's probably one of the main reasons why the facility is like it is now. He's came in and I mean, he came to Rotary one time and he basically told us all, what we knew, that football is not about really winning anymore. It's about money. It's about making money. That's what it's really about for the school. And winning helps in making that money.
Always.
And because of that, he's done some new things, new sponsorships, some other things that we haven't had done before, and built a huge athletic facility right there, weight room for the football team, and a new scoreboard, all that stuff. I mean, a jumbotron. It's really nice. Added more seats. We've expanded the stadium. I mean, it's really cool.
The head coach's name is Tyson Summers.
So you got it, Tyson Summers.
Way to go!
Go
Thank
Eagles!
you.
Now, how did you know?
Well, Michael went to Southern.
Michael, you went to
All
Southern.
things football.
You know all
I'm
things.
just kidding.
You went to Southern?
I did go to
You went to Southern. Did you actually graduate there, or did you just
I did.
pass through one day?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I went all 4 years.
You did? What degree did you get?
Public relations.
Public relations, which makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
She's better at public than I am.
At least she knows the head football.
Yeah.
I Googled it. I can't take all the credit for that.
Oh, you Googled it. Oh, Lord.
Raymond Brown just informed me that Art won 3 titles, not just 2.
Way to go, Raymond. Keep Sean in line.
That's right. So I'm the one to ask about all kinds of Georgia Southern stuff. If I don't know it, I guess I'll find it
I
out.
don't have to reevaluate you having on talking about Georgia Southern again.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. All right. Sounds good. And we just got the report in from the national, weather folks saying the fact that we're going to have an above average, possibly they say this every year, above average hurricane season. You're in the insurance business. What do you advise folks to do to make sure they're prepared from coverage standpoint and any other way that you know of to help prepare for a hurricane coming through? Because we all lived through it last October.
Well, the main thing is to go see your agent, whoever that is. Go see your agent, talk to them, make sure your coverage is where it should be. Second thing is if you do have if we do have a hurricane coming, I know you're smiling. Somebody say something. If we do have a hurricane, make sure that there's anything, objects around your house that could fly away. Try to either put those in your garage, tie them down somehow. A lot of people have rocking chairs on their porches. Well, if you've got a rocking chair or a swing, winds come, because that's what messes things up with a hurricane is the wind. Those things could fly up and damage your house, and you want to make sure those things are kind of battened down. Also, you hear every weather person say have a kit, 2-day kit, with food and batteries and flashlights and all that kind of stuff, first aid kit,
right.
All your medicines and all that stuff, try to have all that. We've been very fortunate that we have not really had a major hurricane. Matthew was as close to one that we had, and it could have been a lot worse if it hadn't turned just a little bit.
I
know. Fortunately for us here, with my company, we didn't have a whole lot of loss. We had some things, but we didn't have a whole lot of losses. They're still waiting on the big one to come.
They're waiting for the big one, yeah. And we've been fortunate down here because with the way that Georgia, where we live, kind of curves in a little bit, and the winds come from the west to the east.
Right.
And so we're fortunate there that as it starts coming our way, it blows it off a little bit. Like you said, if it hadn't been for those winds, Matthew would have hit us hard.
That's right.
And I know after about 3 hours of laying there in bed trying to sleep that night, I'm thinking, I'm tired of this. Please go away, You just never know when a big old pine tree's going to flying through your roof, you know.
And I believe, if I remember correctly, it had been 30 years since we'd been hit with a hurricane. You know,
Amazing.
I don't remember when that last one was. I remember Hugo coming through because that's when I was at Georgia Southern watching a football game that night when it came through. I was one of the nuts with a trash bag on watching a football game because we didn't have rain gear. Didn't have any rain gear.
Going down there and getting that lawn and leaf bag, huh?
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it was fun.
Okay. Someone just texted in.
Oh Lord,
Sean. Some GSU fan you have there. Shame, shame.
And what's the last 4 digits of that number?
The last four, I'll tell you the last three. 996.
996. Okay. All right.
You know who it is.
I have a good idea who it is. I'll find out. I'll see how many times they've been on the Butch and Bob show, the world famous Butch and Bob show.
You know, it's amazing when you get like that. You know a fact, you know it's in your brain, you know what you almost say all the time. And then suddenly when you're asked sometimes, it's like your brain goes, you know,
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
And I knew Tyson Summers. I just could not spit it out.
How long has Tyson been there?
Tyson's been there 2 years.
2 years already? This will be his third?
This will be his third.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you weren't too impressed last year? You said that you hoped they were better?
I wasn't real impressed.
All right, so you hope this new offense coordinator coming in from Georgia Tech will help him.
Yes. And I think actually I misspoke. I think this is his second year, not his third. I believe this is his second year. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyson Summers and yeah.
I mean, he's a nice guy. He's real quiet, but he's a nice guy. And I don't know how he is.
You need the W's.
I don't know how he is with the team or anything, but I know in a little circle that I was with one time with him, he's kind of quiet, but he's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. Very personal.
Okay.
But I hope the offense coordinators help. You know, we moved around. We had 2 last year. We moved them around. Didn't seem to really help. So hopefully this year maybe it'll change things.
Did Coach Summers come in with option experience?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did.
Yeah.
Where'd he come from?
Don't ask me
You don't
that,
have-
Butch. Come on now. I don't know his whole...
Where'd he come from, Micah?
Yeah, Michael, where'd he come from? That's a good one.
Out of state.
Yeah, he came from out of
He
state.
came from out of state.
Lord, this is going downhill fast.
Oh, boy. Did you play golf this weekend, Sean?
I did not. I
You did
actually
not?
was working on a swing set for my daughter, building her a swing set.
Now, was it the one that is a metal one or the
No,
wooden one?
it's wood. It's
Okay.
all wood. I had a buddy of mine come over. He helped me cut all the wood out. So now it's in
Oh,
a
you
big
actually made
pile.
it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's in a big pile. So now all I got to do is put the jigsaw puzzles together. So
Okay.
I've
Have
got
you ever
the
put
base.
one of those metal ones together?
I have not.
Oh, man.
Is
You
it
talk,
bad?
I remember putting one together for Matt and Chad when I lived up in South Carolina and had it out in the carport, laid out parts everywhere, you know. And my dad always tells the story that back when we were kids in Jacksonville, Florida. My phone's ringing. Let's see if I know him. Nope, I don't know him. All right.
They're probably calling to make fun of me. On Sunday morning.
I just got a text from somebody asking, is Sean trying to take over the GSC football program?
That's a big fat no.
Yeah, so like I said, when we were kids in Jacksonville, Florida, me and my sister and stepbrother were down there, and Dad decided for Christmas one year to surprise us with a swing set. And he had never put one together before, and he didn't know the project. And he got one of his cousins to come over to live in Jacksonville, and they worked on that thing to the wee hours in the morning. And it just happened to be one of those cold, windy Christmas Eves that you normally don't have in Jacksonville, Florida, even here. And he was a little frustrated.
I did see Mr. Charlie being a little frustrated.
Trying to put that thing together and get it. So surprise was sitting out there in the yard that Santa Claus had put it in his bag and unloaded it there in our side yard. Yeah, but he said there was parts everywhere. I mean, bolts and screws and this, that, and the other. I always hated when I got a present I had to get for the kids, and it said some assembly required.
Right.
There's a lot of assembly required.
That's right. A lot.
Oh boy. So anything else, Sean? Anything else going on?
No,
Legacy dinner. We've already dug a hole for you again.
Yep. I think I've muddled through this about as good as I can.
You're talking about grass?
Yeah, we've talked about all kinds of stuff. How about those clouds outside?
Yeah, there's nice looking clouds. Now I know that on the birthday calendar this morning they had actually happy anniversary to the class of '73 of Wayne County High School. Apparently,
Yeah, I'm not that old.
yeah, I know you're not.
Okay.
Okay, that's just 1 year after me. Okay, when I graduated in '72, and so I guess that on this date back in '73 is when actually graduation was on the 5th of June. Now this weekend on Friday, I got a call from a former classmate of mine, the president of our class, Carlton Roberts. Carlton Roberts called me on Friday and says, "Butch, I'm coming into town to Dwight Drury's wedding. Like to see you on Saturday for lunch if you're free." I said, "Sure." So me and his wife, who's a gynecologist up there in Noonan, the Atlanta area, Carlton and his wife came down, and we met at the country club at 1 o'clock. And we just had a good time. Gail McGregor happened to be there, who graduated in '72, and the three of us, along with Carlton's wife, just sat there and reminisced about the old days.
Did you get to see all the golfers come in?
Yeah, well, I saw them kind of take off. By the time that we left about 3 o'clock, somewhere along, we were there about two and a half hours, just having a good old time talking. But it was good to see Carlton. He hadn't been the last 3 class reunions, and Gail and I was giving him a hard time because, he was class president.
Right. Yeah, if you're class president, you got to be there.
You got to be there.
I mean, that's
He
like
said,
the
"Well, one of
rules.
us on vacation." He started making. I said, "Well, our next one is coming up. I guess this will be the 45th. Is that right?" Oh, man. It's coming up in October. It's coming up in October.
Well, I think we've covered everything now.
Yeah, we talked about grass, class reunions, legacy dinner, how little Sean knows about Georgia Southern football.
I know where my seats are.
You know where to show up there.
I know where to park.
So what do you think of the new stadium there at Georgia
I
Southern?
love the new stadium.
You love the stadium?
Yeah, that's cool.
You don't like the small quaintness that it used to be, where you could used to park right outside, and now you got to park heaven knows how far away, and you got
No, I still park
you
right
still
outside.
you still park right outside because you got those reserved spots.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I still sit in the same place, so nothing has really changed
Changed
for
for
me
you,
except for the other side. Looking at it, it's a little bigger. That's about all.
that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, everything to me on my side is still the same.
Yeah.
So we have a good time. I really enjoy going. It's a good outing for me and my family. I've been to Georgia. I went with Bob one time, a group of guys up there, and man, that's a long trip. You go for a day trip all the way up there and come back.
Oh, yeah.
Statesboro's not too bad. You get there an hour and a half. You get home about 2 hours, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Go do something else.
All right.
So I love going up there. It's great.
All right, Mike. Anything else coming up with the city anytime soon that you're working on with the DDA or anything like that?
There are a few things.
A few things coming up. Okay. All right. I know that this is summer and things usually slow down a little bit for that as you plan for the fall, but I know there's a few things going on. All right. And Bob, anything else? Good report on the catfish tournament this morning. I guess you were there for the weigh-in. Everything went fine.
Good crowd.
Lots and lots of
fishing.
money. Yeah. I guess everybody had a good time. The Grand Slam fishing tournament coming up in August. Is that right, Bob?
She said in the interview.
Yeah, I think it's August. All right. Well, y'all have a good day, and thanks for coming on this morning.
I'll try to
Bone
get
up
through
on
the rest
that
of my
Georgia
day now.
Southern football there, okay? Next time
I just hope nobody asks me any hard questions the rest of the day.
All right. What's the name of your wife?
That would be Holly.
Okay, you want to make sure you...
Hard questions.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. World famous.